Hello, long time no see. I feel like I haven't done a video in forever, and it's actually been pretty cold in Philadelphia for a while, and my apartment's pretty small, so I don't have a lot of space to film inside. A plane is going by. Thank you for all of the kind comments and kind words on my last two videos. In this month, I've been going through it a little bit. It's now May and we're still in lockdown and it sucks. So what do you do when your life sucks? Makeup. Okay. So there's a lot going on. I hear a baby crying, someone is practicing drums, there's construction going on. It's a lot. One might say too much. One might say that. I'll just let you enjoy the city ambiance. So I finally found a new primer after five long years of using the same thing to prime, which is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. I heard around the way, and I tested it yesterday, that the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer is that bitch when it comes to being an eyeshadow base. It's super matte and it stays on forever. I wonder who's practicing drums. It's super dry. I would never be caught dead using this as an actual concealer. Never in my life. For skin, I love hydrating products. I'm a hydrated queen. By the way, I'm going in with the shade Côte d'Ivoire, which is the best, brightest, most pigmented royal blue shade that I own, that I've seen. It's beautiful. Look at that pigment. Look at that payoff. But yeah, I'm just going in. No creases left, unshadowed, unshaded, unblended. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Mystic from the CLAROPSYCHE Real Fantasy palette. And I'm going to start blending out the edge of Côte d'Ivoire. Now I'm going in with the shade Ice from the same palette, the Real Fantasy palette, which is so super cute. I love this palette. I'm just using ice to blend up and into the brow. This shade is so beautiful. And I don't have a blue of this tone and this pigment that's this beautiful, honey. And then I'm just gonna go into these three shades and just continue to blend until I get a blend that is unclockable. You know what's so weird? How we narrate tutorials when the person can see what you're doing. Anyways, I'm going with the shade Bintu, which I've also hit pan on. Big surprise. I love doing makeup. The amount of makeup that we do nowadays, one, I think it's because of Instagram baddie culture, which I think is ultimately toxic. Maybe I'll make a video about that, I don't know. But I feel like Instagram baddie culture is just the next iteration of supermodel culture in the 90s, or what did the 2000s have? I don't know. Low-rise jeans. Ugh, yikes. It's just the next iteration of toxic, unrealistic body types that literally require surgery and like unnatural methods to obtain. So then it makes it like body types of the rich, and it's ugly. It's all very ugly. So at this point, what I'm gonna do is cut the crease. This will be resolved. Don't stress out about it. And I'm cutting the crease with my e.l.f. What is this? And I'm going in with the brush because I'm reckless, and that's it. At the edge of the edge, we're gonna put Bintu back in and dip our brush into Cote d'Ivoire a little bit and just blend that edge. Nothing looks crazy. Okay, so I'm going in with the shade Continue, which is like this beautiful satin, deep, warm, satiny, shimmery navy. Now from the Saharan 2 palette, I'm going in with the shade Berber. A Berber. Going in right up next to her, right up next to old gal. Shade right next to Berber, Nomad. Get this, get this. Going in on top. Okay, going in on top of, what's her name? Continue. Going to define it a little bit. Okay, this green, it's really bright, super cute. Tell me if this is crazy. One, I can look at TikTok like I'm looking at TV. Okay. If it's 2006, let's say it's 2006, I'm watching TV. Chances are I will be planted in front of that TV for hours on end. Hours. That's how I watch TikTok right now in the year of our Lord 2020. And then when I stop watching it, I'm like, who am I? What happened to me while I was gone? And how can I get her back? I feel like there's a bug on my eye. They have no boundaries. They have no boundaries. I feel like TikTok is a deep, it's not dark. It's a very deep hole that you fall into, and it's illuminated by blue light. Listen, I would let Beyonce step on my neck, and I would accept it with grace and civility and gratitude, really. So when she hopped on Savage, like, I didn't really like Savage in the first place. It was okay, it's whatever to me. But listen, when Beyonce hopped on, I was like, whew, she really changed my life. Again, can you believe her? Whew, that woman. Try a little bit of Mermaid. I didn't do this yesterday, but I think this will look good. But like, Beyonce. I rest my case. Oh, another thing I've been doing. One, applying to jobs. Applying for unemployment, applying for grants from my school, all of it, the whole nine. But also, I've been rewatching Community because, once again, I have relapsed into the world of comfort sitcoms. Bugs have no boundaries. No boundaries. I'm sick of it. The disrespect is crazy. Rampant, really. Rampant. Anyway, I'm going with a pencil brush, and I'm going into the shade CRYSTALLINE, which is absolutely beautiful. It's super soft. It's crazy pigmented. Just watch. So I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, and then I'm gonna come back and do the lower lash and the face and all that. I really think a mosquito bit me. No boundaries. No boundaries. Bugs have no boundaries. This is the Glassy Skin Balm from Touch and Soul. So for concealer on my bottom lash line, I am actually gonna go in with the NYX Born to Glow and a shade Too Light, because I actually really liked how that looked on me, and I really like the coverage, and I really love the finish. To make like a brighter red color, I'm gonna use this berry color from the Saharan 2. Okay, and then I'm gonna smoke out that bottom part with the shade Mystic to get a little purple in there. Will I get copyright striked for singing Solange? Someone has a baby outside. Looks like that baby's been out here for hours. Going in with the shade Berber again in the center. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. It must really like scare people who are unacquainted to like doing makeup when like a girl like almost like pokes her whole eye out and ends her whole life, and then she keeps putting on her mascara. Like, what kind of crazy person like almost ends their whole life and then says for the look, like, and keeps me? And a lot of us do it, but like I just thought of how crazy, like insane that is. So now I'm going with the shade Chef Jonquin, which is like one of my favorite shades from a Juvia's Place palette ever. Going in on the edge of Mermaid. And then we're going into Crystalline and connecting. Yes, this is a full raccoon eye. If you came for soft glam, go somewhere else. This is full on edge to edge raccoon. So I just did a little bit of eyeliner, like I literally just lined my lash line. Didn't do any wings, didn't do anything too fancy. Don't want to be extra. So this is like a light coverage foundation. I think it's like light to medium, but I'm going for a medium coverage beat today. I know. Looking at myself in the mirror, and you probably can't see it in the camera, but I'm seeing so much texture and it's like really bothering me. I'm just blending it in with my fingers because that's who I am as a person. I don't know how good of a blend this is, but if it's a bad blend, I'll just Photoshop it into a good blend. After all, I'm not really going anywhere. It's not clockable because no one can stand within 6 feet from me. Because no one can get close enough to see if your blend is clockable or not. So after that, I'm going to go in with blush, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. blush brush for this. I'm going to go into the Nubian Coral palette and use the shade, unnamed shade over here, because none of the shades have names. So I hope the camera is blurring some of this texture because using an eyeshadow as blush is definitely emphasizing it. We're not having a good skin day, but we're doing makeup anyway. Because I got so caught up with school. This school year ended so... It was like, submit your final video and then suddenly it's over. I barely do my brows. I've been doing my brows with the same ColourPop brow gel for like 8 months now, and that package is not that big.
What is this, honey?
Like I said before, TikTok, like when you open the app, it takes your brain and then 4 hours later gives it back to you, and you're a new woman, and you don't even, like, you're confused. You don't know where you are. What year is it? A lot. I don't know if you heard that. So I'm over here now. We're gonna do lips. I think it looks better over here. Yeah, I think it looks better over here. I'm just highlighting my brow bone with the shade Amethyst. This is a Wet n Wild lipstick. It smells disgusting. It smells like wax, crayons. Horrible. This is a dark pink frost, which is one of my first nude lipsticks. But I just thought it was so stunning. And then I also have the shade Addiction in the Amore Shine Milani Lip, whatever. It's been really nice for me to just relax and like chill from like constantly like applying to jobs and like unemployment, looking for grants. Cause girl, I need to pay my rent. And my mom has not gotten like one single stimulus payment as of yet, as of May 14th. Yes, May 14th. Stimulus payment still missing in action. A good suggestion for anyone looking to de-stress is just make something. The reason I like doing makeup is that I'm creating something that is completely temporary. And I get to wash it off and do something totally new tomorrow. And I think that is a wonderful thing. It's like a very non-committal creative process. And I think that's beautiful. I'm gonna cut this part out because I'm about to do my brows with the leftover mascara gel, so don't look at me. I said don't look at me. But this is the final look before the hair. I hope everybody enjoyed watching this, and I hope it relaxed you too. Suddenly I'm hot. Suddenly I don't look like I've been in quarantine for two months. Okay, so it's done. The video's done. I've probably already ended it. I cut this part off. It's time to end it. It's over. It's over for you hoes. Goodbye. I love you. Subscribe, like, share, rate 5 stars. Rate me 5 stars in the comments rate 5 stars if you remember when YouTube rated 5 stars instead of like and dislike. Okay, it's over. It's over. I know that I'll jump and scatter, be alright for tonight. Long as I got you.